Hello students, all the students of BA Part 3rd year are welcome here in the class of English Literature. Myself Divya Kumari Meena, Assistant Professor. Today we are going to discuss about poem Ulysses. The poem Ulysses is written by Alfred Tennyson. Alfred Tennyson is a Victorian poet who was born in 1809 and died in 1892. We have already discussed about the life of Tennyson, and also we have discussed about the major works and his style. Ulysses is a poem The poem Ulysses is written in blank verse, and this poem was written in 1833 and it was published in 1842. This poem is an example of dramatic monologue. Dramatic monologue is a form of poetry. Mono means single and log means dialogues. So the monologue word consists two words. It means a person in a dramatic monologue there is a major character who speaks and there is a sound of only single person, and it appears that there is any other person is present. So in dramatic monologue, one person speaks and the listener doesn't react anything, and the speaker expresses his emotions, his feelings, his ideas through dramatic monologue, and it is presented in dramatic manner. Therefore, it is called dramatic monologue. So the poem Ulysses is one of the very popular example of dramatic monologue. Now let us discuss about the summary of Ulysses. Ulysses is a poem which gives us details about the unhappiness and monotony. Ulysses is a major character of this poem. He is going through in his old age. He is living at his home on the island of Ithaca. The summary of Ulysses will take us through the monologue which he speaks in the poem. We learn that Ulysses is not content with the way of his life. In other words, he still wishes to continue selling. However, he is getting old, but that does not stop him. Ulysses believes that he must enjoy the little time left of his life. Moreover, he does not want to be busy dying but busy living. He always longs for that last sail of his life and imagines mariners as well. Thus, the summary of Ulysses will tell us all about his desires. In conclusion, he makes a resolution to continue to strike, seek, find, but never yield. Ulysses' poem is the great work of Alfred Lord Tennyson. We learned that Ulysses is not contained with the way of his life. In other words, he still wishes to continue sailing. However, he is getting old, but that does not stop him. The poem begins with Ulysses complaining about his idle life as a king. He is now old and lives with his wife. Ulysses feels he is stuck here with people who do not know of his greatness. Thus, he wishes to continue his travels and make the most of his life. Ulysses is an experienced person who has spent enough time on the sea as well as on shore. The world knows his name and honors him. Moreover, he was also a warrior in the Battle of Troy. Hence, we learn how Ulysses has seen a lot of things in his life. This is why he refuses to accept that this is his end. Ulysses' thought process is not that of an average old man. He does not believe in withering away in old age. On the other hand, he wants to make the most of his life he has left. He does not consider more breathing as living. He is grateful for being alive, so he feels that there is always something more out there for him to enjoy. Ulysses finds it shameful to be idle for even 3 years, 3 days. He is done with storing himself away and watching his hair turn white. He is still years for knowledge and ways to gain it. However, the summary of Ulysses tells us how his son Telemachus is the opposite of his father. Ulysses also imagines the sea calling out to him. He reminisces about the exciting travels he had together with his mariners. Their hearts and minds were free, even though they are old now. They are still capable of doing noble deeds. Even as the day ends, Ulysses still believes it is not too late. He yearns to discover a newer world and set ashore to sail. He wants to explore till his last breath and may even meet Achilles. Ulysses concludes by thinking that although he is old, his vigor is the same and has the same heroic hearts and strong will. Thus, he will always continue to explore and discover. So this is all about the summary of the poem Ulysses. In the next video, we will study the text of the poem Ulysses. Thank you.